We get calls all the time asking for a status update. When I go out, we get called, we get visited, I get asked, how's it coming along? Is it done? Is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? And all I can say is they're working on it.
And the work continues. Although she had hoped to complete reviewing the draft rules and regulations for medicinal marijuana before year's end, Attorney General of Guam Elizabeth Barrett Anderson says she needs more time. In a letter to Public Health Director James Gillen, the AG says her work requires a greater degree of legal scrutiny to ensure these rules comport with the Act and are legally sound. It's an update not necessarily sitting well with Senator Tina Muñoz Barnes.
Disappointed, but I understand if you're the AGs, you have to do this right. But for me, if there is a patient with cancer suffering out there, you need to do this now. 13 months ago, we made a commitment by the people to have safe, legal, and affordable medicinal cannabis for those patients truly suffering from debilitating health issues.
Barnes is the author behind the legislative submitted referendum to legalize medicinal marijuana, approved by voters last year. The AG received the rules back in October after public hearings over the summer. Barnes says because more than 30 states have already established useful policies, Guam doesn't have to reinvent the wheel in the process. Guam, we should note, modeled its rules after the Arizona Department of Health Services. Hoping the law doesn't become, quote, yet another broken promise that is well intended but unachieved, Barnes has offered recommendations to move the process along.
First, I asked that a date be declared on when this will be done. I also asked if the rules and regulations that have been provided to the Attorney General's Office by Public Health, that they be published. And the third, that we come together and get this thing moving until it's done and done right away for our patients who are truly suffering.
In the meantime, Director Gillen confirms he did meet with the AG today. During the meeting, they discussed needing more time to make sure the rules are done right and responsibly. Gillen says he is not disappointed, but rather appreciates the AG taking the time to streamline and fine-tune the rules. He adds the rules will most likely be significantly less than the 154-page document. The AG's review of the rules will also include the review of the Uniform Controlled Substances Act. Public Health and the AG's office will be meeting on a weekly basis. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.